Be sure to tune in next week as we interview Benji Carmson in his new book, Castration Sucks.
And it's week 21, people, of 2018, and I'm about to sound like a broken record because guess what? This week started with epic pain. I was like, oh, my back, low back, hip, kind of acting up. But does that mean we skip workouts? No. That means we try and move that stuff around because that is the only way I know how to fix anything. And I can tell you, I had the writing on the wall, which is always an ominous sign when I'm trying to do my back therapy and induce cracks and pops in that area and it fails to crack and or pop. That is always a bad sign because like the pain is coming soon, and that is what happened here. And it ended up being during this bench actually that the back actually popped. I was like, oh, thank goodness. That's like relief. Not perfect, but we're definitely better than we were at the start of the workout. So move that stuff around, people. It helps. So as I did on Saturday, also on Sunday, I toned the weights down just a touch on the heavy single here. I only have 315 instead of something more like 330, 340, but that's okay because I just wanted to make sure everything was copacetic and get good work done. And what I was able to do was on volume work, both Saturday and Sunday, was able to add 1 rep, which is good. I had been doing 3 sets of 6. This time did 1 set of 7 followed by 2 sets of 6 for 19 total reps. Oh yeah! And you guys probably noticed I have the lights on in the house. It was so dark because we had some epic rain coming through. And it was good too because I normally wake up quite early in the summer with the sun coming up early. Normally my alarm is set for 6, but usually in the summer I will be up by 5:15 just waking up with the light. But anyway, this time it was so dark, I think I actually slept to the alarm. So I was like, whoa, man, I am groggy. I think at the end of this week, my body weight is going to be at a level that indicates overweight on the BMI scale, because I think I will be at the point where I register a 25 on the BMI. And normally I would go off on a rampage and talk all kinds of smack about how the BMI is terrible and does not account for people who lift weights, etc., etc. So what I heard about the BMI is the person described it as a screening test. And what you need to keep in mind with screening tests is that they need to be very good at giving correct negatives. They don't worry about false positives because sometimes that happens and it's not actually an issue. So with a screening test, you want to make sure that you can say for sure you do not have the condition that we're screening for. So in this case, with the BMI, they're looking at overweight/obesity, right? And so they basically want to say, if you're under 25 on the BMI, you definitely have neither obesity and you're not overweight. On the other hand, when you do get a reading of like 25, you then need to go to a confirmation test. So for me, and probably all dudes, the best one to do is to take your waist measurement and compare that to your height. And if you are at a level, say 52% or below, so like your waist is approximately half your height, you are good. And moving on to Wednesday's workout, it's hump day! Oh yeah! So anyway, things were feeling a little better. As you saw on Tuesday, was able to high bar squat 300, and on Wednesday, put 335 on. This didn't feel particularly great, but I got it done. And then what I decided was I'm going to drop the super heavy deadlift sets. Usually I do 2x2 with a heavy weight because I'm a little suspicious that that is what really triggered my back problems last week. So went ahead and added 1 set of volume work, and this seems to have gone well because the back is feeling good after this. Actually, I had to check that because on Thursday things did not feel particularly good, but they didn't feel particularly awful either. So, you know, I have a new phrase for you. I love the pain. Say it with me now. I love the pain. Yeah. Anyway, next week going to be a shorter video because I have more traveling on my schedule, so just be aware of that. And despite all the goings on, we had a good week of volume this week, an increase of about 2,500 from last week for a total of 182,000 pounds. And 2018 goals update screen. Yeah, no injuries gets a question mark because ow and stuff. But anyway, 12K chin-ups, we're currently at 53.14, and the 8 million pounds goal, we're at 3.35 million. And last but not least, the diet day screen. Yeah, that's officially 25 BMI. I need to hit 148.23, and we are 0.04 of a pound above that. Yeah, so fat. Yeah. All right, peeps, that's it for this week. I'll catch you next time. Bye.